G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 11 of this Arsenal FC24 career mode. As you see here, the table, we're currently 10 points behind Manchester City, but we do have 2 games in hand. So if we get 2 wins, we'd only be 4 points behind with roughly 5 games to go. So it's going to be a tough task and we cannot slip up from here. So really any loss or even a draw at this stage, I think Manchester City is going to unfortunately run away with the title. And you see here, the next game is going to be up against Aston Villa and our former manager, Unai Emery, who got a bit of a rough deal, I feel like, at Arsenal. I don't think it was all his fault. Obviously, by the end, it was pretty brutal, and I think he did need to go, but a lot of blame should be on those players as well. And to be honest, we got rid of most of those players as well. But you see here, Aston Villa on the attack first, and they have our striker Eddie Nketiah, who he sold to them, and he plays a wonderful ball through to Bailey, and Bailey scores to give them an early lead here at the Emirates, which is not a good sign. But we look to respond here. We pass it all the way to the other side of the field to Saka, and Saka fires that home on his right foot as well. Good finish on the weak foot there by Bukayo. And now, right on half-time, Eddie Nketiah plays another brilliant ball through to Ollie Watkins with a one-on-one. And Eddie Nketiah is really making us regret selling him during the transfer window because he's been unbelievable so far for them setting up both of their goals. But Saka plays a great ball through to Odegaard right at the start of the second half here. And our captain ties it up with a whole half left to play. But it's really been back and forth, and Aston Villa are going to come forward again. Through Eddie again. What can he conjure up this time? Plays it through to Watkins. He's just going to run past everyone. I tried to take him out with Zinchenko, but Watkins was too fast and too clinical, and he puts them up 3-2 now. And this time they're looking for a cushion. Bailey through to Eddie. Eddie gets the shot off, but he gets blocked. And Douglas Luiz gets slid. And I think, who was it by? Saliba, I think? Or was it Kimmich? It was Kimmich. And the refs stopped play immediately, and you know what that's going to mean? A red card for Joshua Kimmich. So that's going to be a blow to our Premier League campaign as well. But Bailey cuts back inside to Watkins, and Watkins is going to give them a 2-goal cushion now. And that's probably going to be it, unless we can get one back here quickly. And we do. We get it to Odegaard. He hits it on his right foot, and the captain is not going down without a fight. He makes it to a 1-goal deficit, but unfortunately we didn't have another chance for the rest of that game. Aston Villa managed to hold on, as they should. They were the better side. They were leading throughout the whole game pretty much, and now we're going to have to lick our wounds and come back better next time as we're going up against Leipzig here in the quarter-final. Hopefully we can get the job done. They've got Timo Werner, and we have a 3-goal advantage from the first leg, so we really just need to hold on. And Kimmich is allowed to play in this competition, and we get a bit lucky there as Martinelli, the ball just falls to him. Got tackled, ricocheted back to him, and he gives us a 1-0 advantage and makes it 4-0 overall. And Saka comes in for the acrobatic, and it somehow nearly floats in over the keeper, but he tips it out for the corner. And from that corner, it's going to be Saliba with a header. Gulachi couldn't keep that one out, and Saliba scoring from the corner, which is normally Gabriel's role. Gabriel normally scores from our set pieces, but this time it's Saliba, so good to see him getting on the score sheet. As we're just running away with it now, as we get it back into Saka, and Saka's going to curl that one past the keeper, and this one's getting ugly quickly, 3-0. Fast forwarding now to the second half, another corner, and it's going to be another goal for our centre-back, but this time it is going to be Gabriel, who is known for scoring corners for us. And it's 7-0 now in aggregate, and this time Leipzig have a corner right near the end of the game here. They cut it back into Xavi Simons, and they get it out to, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but he scores with a couple minutes remaining. So the final aggregate score was 7-1, a dominant victory for us. And now we have an FA Cup match. So this is another competition that we could possibly win. Premier League's probably gone now, but FA Cup and the Champions League is still definitely in play, as we're going to be facing Sheffield here. Sheffield shouldn't really be a big task for us to beat. We got pretty lucky with the draw here and with them staying in, and we should be able to get the job done. But we are playing a bit of a second team here, as Smith Rowe cuts it back to Trossard, and Trossard isn't going to miss from there. Leandro Trossard has been clinical and been one of our best players this season, that's for sure. But now it's going to be Sheffield early on the second half. Brewster unselfishly gives it off to McAtee and he ties it up. And this game has turned into a bit of a scrap. 70 minutes in now. We hit it out wide to Kai Havertz. King Kai, what can he do? He's got the speed. He's got all day. He cuts it back. Trossard again. Shot gets blocked. Shot gets saved again. Trossard fighting. Can't believe he hasn't scored there. And neither can I. But now from the corner, Jorginho. Headed clear. Comes out to Kivior. Back to Jorginho. Crosses it in again. It's going to be Kai Havertz with the diving header. What a finish. I don't know how Sheffield didn't get a body on that. And just like that, we take the lead. And we're in stoppage time. Reece Nelson goes to the back post. Headed clear for now, but it falls back to Fabio Vieira. And Vieira hits it. And Vieira scores and seals the game in stoppage time. Makes it 3-1 and we're going to be advancing to the FA Cup final. Not sure who against yet. You're going to have to wait and see. But you see there now the Premier League table. Looks over for us, unfortunately. And now Liverpool have actually jumped us in the table. So things are looking worrying now. We need to make sure we secure at least a top 4 spot because nothing's guaranteed, especially if we don't win the Champions League, which we haven't done ever in the history. So that's no guarantee, obviously. But it falls here to Nicholas Jackson, and Jackson gets Chelsea on the board first. And Madueke out wide to Reece James. Reece James goes alone. Ramsdale couldn't keep it out, and that's a poor bit of goalkeeping there from Ramsdale. Went to the near post. Made a bit of a save, but not really a save. Got a bit of body on the ball, but he couldn't keep it out. And now Chelsea are just running away with it as they go up 3-0, and this is getting embarrassing. As it's going to be Jackson again, scoring a brace. And if we want to have any chance of a comeback, we need to get one back now. And it's going to be Martinelli. Goes to the byline, cuts back, plays it inside and finds Jesus. So the two Brazilians linking up there very nicely, which is what I want to see. Some good chemistry. But I am thinking already about next season and certain positions I need to upgrade. I think I'm going to have to get another midfielder. I think Partey. Well, Partey's already gone, but I feel like we still need another midfielder for a rotation. And I don't know what happened there with Ben White. But Sterling's going to make us pay, and that's just an embarrassing goal to give up there as we go down to Chelsea 4-1. And you see by the XG there, we actually should have won. Their keeper was having a good game and ours wasn't. Sometimes it's as simple as that. But as I was saying, I feel like we need another midfielder, possibly a left back. I don't think Zinchenko is going to hold up there. And then I believe if we really want to succeed, we're going to have to get that real big number 9. Because as much as I like Jesus, and he is a good player, I feel like he's not really suited to that striker role. I could see him pushing out wide to the right wing if we need him to, just to cover Saka in case Saka gets injured or tired. And speaking of Saka, he gets us out to a 1-0 lead, but I do think we need a big striker possibly to come in for the start of next season as Saka plays it to Jesus, who finds Martinelli, and that's a good goal there. The two Brazilians again linking up, but this time it's Jesus, the feeder, to Martinelli, the finisher. And just like that, it's 2-0 against our rivals. And it's going to be Richarlison now, bombing down the wing. What can he do? Ball roll, gets inside, plays it to Heung-min Son. Son back heels to Madison, to Kulishevsky, and he gets the shot off. Just couldn't close it down, and that's a well-worked goal there from Tottenham. Don't like saying it, but it was. And now, Tottenham coming forward again. They're looking to tie it up. Madison has all the time in the world. Gets it to Richarlison, posting in. What a finish from Richarlison. And just like that, it's 2-0 with just under half an hour to play. Now we have a corner. Can Gabriel get the winner? No. It comes out to Smith Rowe. To Saliba. No, he loses it. But what's this? The ref's seen a foul. And it's going to be a penalty for us. And it's going to be against Udogie. And I do not know about that one. Sure. I tell you what. I don't think they'd pay that in real life. But what a call by the ref, and what an opportunity we have here. It's going to be Bukayo Saka to step up, and he hits it home. Lloris couldn't keep that one out, and Saka has been given a gift, and he's going to take it. and run with it, and that might have just got us the 3 points. As it's stoppage time now. We kick it out, goes out for a throw-in, and that's going to be all she wrote, a massive 3 points for us. Not only will it keep us in the top 4, it'll keep us winning against our arch rivals, and that's what you want to see. You never want to drop points to your rivals, and that's going to be the game as we just hold off Upamecano for as long as we could with Trossard, and the ref's about to blow his whistle. 5 minutes over time, ref, come on. But yes, that's the end of the game there, and that's going to basically wrap up the episode as well, guys. So make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy, and I'll try to come out with another ep soon. I have been ill recently, but I know you guys don't really care about that. But anyway, I'll try to be back next time as we have a big match against AC Milan in the Champions League semi-finals, and hopefully we can advance even further into that competition as we sell a player here as well. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.